Newsflash. You see, you're having a biological experience. If something is going wrong, get out of it. Why do you think you have to be trapped in a body that is diseased with something, and then now it's poking along, burdening other people? How about, like in my case, just, it was a good try, and a lot of it worked, but it's not working now, so it's time to go. You know what I mean? You know? I mean, I still have, still a lot of hope. I don't want to say hope, babes. That means, let me just tell you the truth. I am fearing it is over. Fear is hope. Just standing on its head or something. Getting back to how there's potential. There is. But you know how they have it rigged right now with our reversed universe? Um, precisely that. Don't worry, it straightens out because there's a benevolence that's present on the earth still and now. I don't know if they're connected to the same ones that I'm referring to, that they work with pure energy, resonance. Anybody can do it. Like I've been doing it unconsciously all my life with music. And it's the reason why, if there's anything you like about my mind or communication or anything, like the way I walk or do something, if you ever watch, like, how about this? Do you like that I'm 47 years old and I'm sporting um, something that's going to keep me going as long as I know how to feed it correctly. But let me look. What am I talking about now? God, don't lose it. Now you're losing it because you eat so much fucking wheat. Wheat is not good for your brains. There are things that we are eating. Pardon me, I don't really know what the fuck I was just talking about right now. Luckily, I don't judge myself. Don't judge yourself about the mind, babes. Don't. Don't sit there and compound a thought over a thought, because you're thinking about a thought, how it came out and it never came out, or whatever the fuck happened to the thought. Fuck the thought. Woo! I don't know why the mind has gotten so much leeway in its own philosophy, and it's all modern day. I have my own reality, and the truth is up to me. And it's like, no, it's not, baby. There's a truth about you, and you can never have reality. That's one of them. It's fascinating. Thank God. There's only one, and it's like an application. Chink, chink. Do you have a third eye? Third eye? That puppy right now. You can. It's not only for this reality. It's for the beyond. You can go, pretty much, it's like you just close your eyes or whatever, and you can feel somebody's vibrational frequency. An angel or whatever will communicate. Actually, don't do that today. Really? Okay. Whatever. It happens. You can pick up on it after a while. You can see, I had some news. I was trying to tell you about the news. I'm telling you about, like, you're just in this body, and you're in a fucking antenna. Kind of, what are you doing here? Occupation. I am A colon 369 OCECT. Ram. Uh, just that's my astrological frequency. The three Rams is actually Ram. You can look it up. There's Am. R is a heavy duty symbol that says reverse. Now, it's not talking about words, like a chorus verse, like, hey, reverse it, but there is the reversed. And that is language. And particularly any kind of like documents or written stuff. this is where I'm coming to where it needs to be spoken. A spoken word is more powerful. And now when you say spoken, what does spokes mean? Think about spokes now. What is spokes? You have a center and then there's a spoke. It like comes out. It comes out of a center. See, it's kind of contracted there. Now there's a center, let's say like this, maybe it's a lower base, and then there's spokes. Spokespersons. Need to bring it up. Huh? Bring what up? Well, I was taught to bring up your vowels. Never should a sentence, particularly in a document, never should a sentence start with capital at the top. Just if you knew that how that the vowels are actually a mandatory uppercase, if you don't really know what the fuck you're doing, just do all uppercase vowels and lowercase your consonants. And put your periods in the right place and spell everything correctly. But start using the frequency right. Because particularly I learned about the vowels easy, and I know some things about the consonants, what they mean, what we're looking at really. And it's not anything that they are teaching you about, that they have took it to town as far as the English alphabet. And it's written math. I would say just it's not math until you bring it up, and what you're bringing up is math, and that happens to be, my friends, more close to particulate matter. Say how much is there. See, like with you only know math as just with numbers. Now this is the funny thing, it's like, no, it's not just numbers out there. You have a quantity of things and numbers point at that, but then there is the things that are made. What are they made out of? They have a mathematical equation too. And it's kind of basic, really. You have atoms. Did you know that science says atoms are all the same? And everything, this entire experience is made of atoms, even space. Carl Sagan says that space is, he's talking about space here, space is full of atoms. It's made of atoms. It's not empty. He says it's full of black holes. Now, I'm getting back to now. Let's look into the atom. I'm combining all kinds of information from all kinds of sciences. Nassim Haramein says inside of the atom, you look to it and there's a black hole. Carl Sagan, space is filled with tiny wormholes. We can end up somewhere else in time. I say, as a scientist myself, we don't know where atoms are and what they really are. We don't know where they are and what they are, because why? We don't know where we are and what we really are, as what is really happening here. I was introduced to something this beginning of January, a particular experience that I had, and then there was immediate communication about it, particularly about about the nature of our see, the closer I get to breaking through and defining what's happening with like our very interaction as just vibrational frequency, like I was just talking about, the strangest shit starts happening around me. I swear to God, the wind is blowing wherever I go nowadays. And I just have to ignore it. It's like, just because I learned how to breathe doesn't mean that the wind is going to join me and feel so amazing. When you learn how to breathe, you're going to feel amazing. Getting back to I hope you enjoyed this. I'm a motivational speaker. It's actually my cat out there. She's making noise. Still mystical, baby. Mystical experience. What are these things? Why don't people question things deeper? I'm beginning to see something like every once in a while, just see the non-physical aspect of the physical more and more. It's bizarre. It's just a different form in a different dimension, and because we are in another dimension also. Isn't that weird to say? But some people will say that, and I always wonder who are these fucking people? Because there's other people that just say, I want mustard for my hot dog and hold the relish.